and welcome to today's episode of Mystic Tales. Tonight, we will be traveling to Sarawak, Malaysia, to a city called Kuching. We will be exploring their famous tale about a ghost, a vengeful ghost of Janet. Janet was a young Chinese nurse who worked in Sarawak General Hospital, who went missing during a time when kidnappings were going rampant in Sarawak. It is said that these kidnappings were linked to the construction of Satok Bridge because there were rituals that were being held where young virgin girls were being sacrificed to appease the territorial spirits who were disturbing and causing delays in the construction. Soon after Janet went missing, her body was discovered in a tunnel and her head decapitated. It is rumored that her head was embedded in the concrete pillars of the bridge. When her body was discovered, her parents were struck by grief, and when they were burying her, they buried her in a red dress and red shoes. This actually ties in with the Chinese culture, where it is said that deceased loved ones who died a very, very unfortunate death can be dressed in full red from head to toe so that they may come back as vengeful spirits to take revenge for their death. Since then, there would be reports of sightings of Janet's ghosts, especially in Kampong Kure, where they say that they saw a mysterious lady dressed in full red and holding a red umbrella, trying to attract the attention of unfaithful men in order to help their wives seek revenge. They say she would try to hitch a ride with motorcyclists, and for those feeling, when they turn their heads to speak to her, they would discover that she has disappeared, leaving behind nothing but a foul-smelling stain behind in her place. Janet's ghost will also be reported catching rides across the Sarawak River using the ferry. The ferrymen would usually come to realize that once they've reached the other side, the ferry fare that had been paid would often be turned into Chinese hell notes. It is for this reason that the ferries would often cease operation once it has reached 10 p.m. As rumors may have it, they say that there are also sightings and reports of her presence being felt near Kuching Public Hospital. However, Sarawak people try to avoid mentioning her name out of fear of encountering her. So, if you are ever visiting Sarawak, and if you ever encounter a lady dressed in all red, holding a red umbrella, be careful, for you never know who you may encounter. If you have any stories that you would like to share with us, feel free to drop us a message or leave a comment in the comment section below. But besides that, I hope you have a good night, good evening, and we'll see you soon.